I'm going to start this video with an excellent news for you. Our Facebook chess group has reached 25,000 members and we are devoted to a single cause. That is to promote chess and make it the most popular sport in the world on planet Earth. Okay, the work we have to do is a lot. It's a tremendous amount of work, but we are dedicated to promoting it. So we will succeed one day. So let's start our day with an excellent chess problem. This one was composed by Sergey Kaminer. It's white to play and win. Again, black has a material advantage here, but the thing is, black's king is very badly placed, precariously placed, and we can exploit that. White can exploit that and use it against black to win the game. So, it's an excellent chess problem. Just give yourself a few minutes, try to pause the video and find the solution. Alright, so I hope you have found the solution. Maybe this is actually a common problem because you might have actually encountered this one in some chess puzzle rush or some other solving because it's quite a popular one. So white's first move is to play rook to c2. The whole point of this is to deflect the queen. For example, let's see what happens if the queen takes the rook. Now we get to see the point. White plays bishop to d8 check. Only move for black is to push forward with g5, and this is the difficult part. We play bishop to a5. Threat is to play bishop to e1, after which black will be short-lived, and that's why this e1 square has to be guarded. Let's see something like queen to e2. Now we get bishop to c7. Bishop to c7. Again, the threat is to play bishop to g3 checkmate, and that's why this square has to be guarded. If queen to f2, all we have to do is make a waiting move, something like bishop to d6, and finally you will find that black is in zugzwang. His king does not have a lot of squares to go. Any squares to go. His pawns can't move. For example, if something like g4, then a simple check would do the thing, because after the queen is sacrificed, we just give a checkmate. What else? Instead of that, if he just moves his queen, for example, he needs to keep protecting the g3 square. So let's say something like queen to e1. The problem is the queen was overloaded, but now it has freed the g2 pawn, and finally we can push forward with g3, and this has to be taken, and something like bishop takes on g3 is a checkmate. So basically, after bishop to d6, after we make a waiting move with bishop to d6 over here, black is completely lost. So no matter what he does, he's lost, because if he just moves his queen away, the problem is bishop g3, and if he keeps guarding the g3 square, the pawn on g2 is unpinned, and we can simply push it with g3, winning the game. So let's go back and see what happens if the rook is not taken. Yeah, so in this position, after rook to c2, let's see what happens if the rook is not captured and black just ducks it all with something like queen f8. Now the whole point is our bishop and rook are adequate to checkmate black or win material. So for example, rook to c4 check, king has only one square, king to g5. Now we play bishop check. As you can see, the king cannot step on the fourth rank, anywhere on the fourth rank, and it cannot go back to h6. It has got only two squares. It can go to f6 or f5, and no matter what he plays, let's say king to f6. Now we play rook to f4 check, and next we pick up the queen, and that is winning. The same would happen if he plays king to f5. He would still give rook f4 check, because our rook is guarded by the bishop, it's safe, and whenever the king moves, we are just going to pick up the queen, and that would be all. So hope you enjoyed this excellent chess puzzle. Yes, it was very tricky, especially the moves. If we just go back, especially this part after the rook sacrifice, where you have to give a bishop check and come back with bishop a5. This is a very difficult move to find. And even after queen to e2, you have to find bishop to c7, followed by bishop to d6, or just any other waiting move, something like maybe something like this. It's quite difficult to find. So hope you've enjoyed this tricky problem. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.